Ladies and gentlemen, we have a new Arc Raiders update today. We're going to cover it, we're going to talk about it, we're going to explain it a little bit. So drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and let's get right on into today's video. If you're struggling inside of Arc Raiders, boy do I have you covered. Thanks to today's sponsor, they offer cheap, safe, and reliable services for Arc Raiders, including blueprints, materials, coins, and more. Whether you're looking for the Bobcat blueprint, the Tempest blueprint, Ducks, or more, they've got tons of options. So if you're having trouble getting what you need, click the link in the description down below or scan the QR code and use code SPAZO to save some money for a limited time only. So here we go, 1.36. Raiders, your tentative alliance with the Nomads is progressing by the day. Nomads wander the streets of Speranza bringing stories, valuable information, and loot to trade. As the Arc presence topside ever increases in scale, making reliable friends has never been so important. So we have the new update right here. The 1.36 update has just dropped, bringing bug fixes, QOL updates, matchmaking tweets, new expedition and trial season, and a crossover outfit from the virtual game show world of the finals. What's new? Expedition 4, Zenith outfit, Trials Season 5, Scorta outfit, solo, duo, and trio matchmaking, Arc Raiders in the finals crossover, store update, the Triumph set, store redesign. Solo, duo, and trio matchmaking. Following feedback on the matchmaking survey published in May, we have implemented one of the most requested matchmaking features. We now track your playstyle separately for solo, duo, and trio rounds and match you accordingly. Alright, this is going to be interesting. Say you are a friendly solo player, but your two squad mates always want to dominate in trios PvP. Before, being friendly solo could push you into more cooperative trio rounds, and playing PvP focused in a trio could push you into more PvP focused solo rounds. So, changing squad size meant matchmaking took a bit to adjust. Now there's no overlap. You'll be able to go from friendly questing and plant picking in solo rounds to adrenaline fueled PvP trio games, if that's how you usually play in those respective cases. By simply changing your squad size, the same holds for duo. All three are tracked on their own. So, if you're not understanding what they're saying, you can be friendly in solos, but you can be PvPing in duos. And when you go back to solos, you're not going to be in PvP lobbies, but when you go back to duos, you're going to be in PvP lobbies. So the same thing like this. Solo, you're friendly. Trios, you're not friendly. When you play solos again after not being friendly in trios, you're just going to be into your PvE lobbies. But when you go back to trios, you're going to be in those PvP lobbies. This is kind of cool. You know, it is cool in a sense, right? You know, I think that, again, I think this is a good idea, but it's interesting to me, you know, because as you're kind of looking at like a Raiders behavior inside of the game and kind of putting them in a certain match on how they react, that's a little interesting to me because, you know, you would think it would just be how you always are instead of, say, you being, you know, a dick with your buddy, but then you want to be real chill by yourself because maybe you need your buddy to do it. Maybe you need a teammate, you know? So I get it. I like the change, but I also question it a little bit. Let me know what you guys think about it. Arc Raiders in the finals crossover. Complete a set of contracts in the finals and unlock the Azimuth outfit and Archaeologist backpack bundle in Arc Raiders, inspired by explorers, raiders, and contestants who dare to chase new horizons beyond the stratosphere. This promotion is available from July 9th, 3 p.m. CEST until July 30th, 3 p.m. CEST. Before we flip it around, letting you earn the Azimuth bundle in the finals by playing Arc Raiders. See you in the arena in the Rust Belt. Okay, we got some bug fixes and content updates right here. Arc significantly increased the value of loot dropped by the Arc Turbines. W. We've heard your feedback that the Arc Turbines loot was too low compared to the high effort required to take one down, and we agree. That's why we've decided to significantly increase the amount of loot from the Arc Turbine. Happy hunting. Fixed an issue where the Arc Turbine would sometimes disappear right after spawning in. Knockback from Queen and Matriarch stomps will no longer go through walls. Thank you! Oh my gosh, dude, the amount of times we're in those videos doing these Matriarch fights and we're fighting the Queen and we're inside. We're literally inside and it will step over and it like glitches through the wall and practically almost kills you. Thank you. Holy moly. Cosmetic. Fixed a clipping issue for the Marco outfit. Fixed an issue where the Bogwalker set was missing new color variants. Over the next few days, we will be issuing refunds to those of you who paid additional Raider tokens to unlock the new colors. This should be an automated process and does not require you to do anything. Set was missing new color variants. So, that was missing new colors, but you could buy them. But instead of adding those colors, they're just going to give the Raider tokens back. I don't know. I don't know. I'm kind of just speaking what I'm thinking right now. I don't have this set, so I wouldn't know. I never hear anything about this. I didn't. But items. Weapons dropped on the ground now display their installed mods. Arc turbine parts will no longer drop from the couriers. Higher value items will now show up on the shelf in the raider den, even if you have large stacks of lower value items that add up to a higher total value than the individual item. Various spots where players could get stuck or clip through the terrain. Fix several locations where players fell through the terrain on the dam close to spawn bunkers. Quests. Fix an issue where the quest tab could loop back to the done screen after claiming a reward and pressing escape, preventing selection of new quests. Must be a PC thing? Maybe not. It could just be everything. Social. The emote wheel is now updates availability while open, making it clear when an emote can be used. UI. Fix some German localization issues. Improve the feeding reward section in the scrappy nest by removing the empty placeholder tile and clarifying messaging when no rewards are available or still pending. Fix an issue where the HUD visibility option wasn't applied correctly at the start of the round. Fix an issue where the show hide tooltip option with the controller in the logbook stopped working after collapsing and expanding a quest entry. We got some known issues. Dang, there's a lot of issues. We're not gonna read through them because that isn't like something we need to read through. Here we go. Okay, maintaining fair play. We know topside can sometimes be dangerous and unpredictable, which is why we love it. But nobody's a fan of raiders finding ways to get unfair advantages. Since our May update on ensuring fair play, we've been striving to provide steady updates on how the fight against players who seek unfair advantages is going. Today we're taking a moment to recap everything we've been up to and to provide some additional details. Anti-cheat and detection. Over the past few weeks we've completed our rollout of anti-cheat. It is now enforced for all players and the results we've seen so far have been promising. Thanks to the efforts of our anti-cheat team, we're continuously getting more effective at identifying and acting against cheaters. These improvements are the product of constant refinements, and just like this, handling and preventing item duplication. Like with anti-cheat, we are working against duplication exploits. We're keeping a close eye on the game economy and constantly catalog investigating to seek counteract exploits. So they're definitely going through and kind of changing a ton of stuff. As you guys know, people are duping like 1 million bobcats, which is insane. I have like 2. Evolving, no free loadouts. Sometimes going into high value map condition and encountering raiders with free kits can also feel unfair. Since 1.33, we have introduced the experimental no free loadout requirement for night raid and close scrutiny. We've seen your reactions and we're taking your feedback into account. We are looking into expanding no free loadout to more map conditions and investigating other opportunities to further improve the experience overall. We really appreciate the feedback you have been sharing in the survey from the last week, and we will keep you in the loop once we have new changes for you to try. What's next? There is yet more work to be done, of course. When we can, we want to share more of our progress on all of these initiatives. As you may have noticed, you now received an in-game action notice when we've taken action against someone you reported. We're also continuing to compensate for loot lost to cheaters, regardless of whether you reported them or not. These are separate parts of the same system. We will continue to provide progressive updates when we can, and we're thankful for your efforts in reporting and informing us about unlawful behavior. See you topside. Okay. There's a lot, man. There is a lot. They're obviously, kind of keeping the cheater stuff at bay, no matter what they do. I mean, there's always going to be, people aimbotting or wall hacking, whatever you want to call it. Every game's going to have it, man. It's just a problem. I really don't see a solution. But beyond that, let me know what you guys think about the solo, duo, and trio matchmaking stuff. That stuff's I'm 50-50 with it, man. I really am. Arc Raid's in the finals crossover. To be honest, just being real with you guys, I don't care about this because I'm not playing the finals. I'm not, and regardless whether I play the finals or not, it doesn't matter because if I play Arc Raiders and unlock the reward in the finals, I'm not going to go play and use it. You get what I'm saying? Super cool outfit, but I have no interest in playing the finals. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about the new update. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, do not forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel down below, and I will see you in tomorrow's video. Adios, amigos.